go. I do believe we are live. So I'll say, indeed, and greetings unto ye, beloved and holy friends. I'll say, indeed, and thank you for joining me. It really is nice having you here for these days. It is a Wednesday, which means that we're technically supposed to dance. Every Wednesday I dance out of gratitude for you, friends. It started as a Patreon thing where I promised I would dance in gratitude if people support me on Patreon. And that is kind of how it started, at least the way that it is on Wednesdays. I have been like this pretty much all day. I've had hay fever, fighting hay fever. I think it's because it's so dry. But it is an experience. I'm gonna recover any second now. Yeah, any second I'm gonna be recovering, I'm sure. But while we wait, I'm gonna be setting this intention. The water bottle works. Always nice. Pippi is already ready and waiting. She wants to dance as well. Huh? It's gonna be a hot one. Part of me just wants to hit my randomize button and see what comes up. Ooh, an Agres song. I haven't listened to this song in a while. Agres also has the song Old Man. Hey, love my Jew. It's nice having you here. Some dance. I might have overdone my Danavap a bit. Definitely. Not a bit. 100% a lot. But we have to dance. That's why we're here. Let me put this down closer to the speaker.
It's going to be a fun night tonight. La 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 la.
I'm pretty sure that second drop was better, but cool dance moves. Your puppy looks cute. She loves dancing with me and she hasn't had the chance to in so long. So this is a new experience for both of us again almost. I'm pretty sure this song is good, but it's only 2 minutes long. was more like a preview. What breed is your dog? She's a Jack Russell. Oh wow, a dog's first dance day in a year, right? She is so excited. Has no idea to do it herself. So excited. I also feel a little bit limited. She is a Jack Russell. Wheels. I'm already out of breath. To those wondering, and you might not care, but it is like 107 Fahrenheit outside, 39 degrees Celsius, unbearably hot. That is why we're dancing indoors. But still, this is the Skrillex remix.
Yes, I make them all out. Yeah, I make them all out.
I'm not feeling these tracks. They're not making me happy. Thank you. Not connected. Oh. I can't. Is it still gonna be good? It's on my like list, but it's aggressive.
Alongside Skrillex, them for no. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. How we ablaze the fire, make it burn them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some fun. Why run? And we will end the week just like a Sunday. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. Skrillex ablaze the fire, make it burn them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some fun. Why run? And we will end your week just like a Sunday. Root with this, mash up the place.
We will be living in a mansion. How will your Christmas be? Christmas will probably be had here. That's nice. Pippi got her person bag. Do I want to listen to this track? I don't know. It's not bad, but it's a bit predictable. And you think? How old is your dog? I'm pretty sure she's 3. 3 of years old. There might be some wind noise. Did the lights just flicker? Or was that me? Still young. Still a little baby, look at her. Ready to dance more while I'm trying to catch my breath. All right.
so cute. I need her. She's mine. But she is cute. What classes did you take in high school? IT, chemistry, math. What was the other one? Agriculture, actually. But that's about it. Mom came in. She's like, "Isn't it hot?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, it is."
So can you bring this party on and carry it all night? You can take my bass down, you can take my bass down, you can take my bass down. Bass down low. My bass. You can take my bass down, down low. You can take my bass down low, low.
The track is not bad, but I'm not enjoying it anymore. Was she a rescue? Or did you get her as a pup? My brother got her as a pup. That next drop was also probably nice. It's cooking. It's very, very hot. It is as hot. It is more hot than there are people in this room right now with us. But it is crazy. You're probably here for the first time right now, aren't you? First time you're seeing me? Hit subscribe. De facto, you'll get to see me again. I do one of these streams, not necessarily the dancing ones, every day. Wednesdays we dance. It's nice to have you here. If it's your first time, bless you. And love is true. And now we'll dance some more. This one good? We'll find out together. Is it good or not? Not bad. Very predictable. Zebra meat? Is that legal? Well, that's just zebra skin. And yes, I was not the one who slayed them, but I am dancing on them. It's a way of honoring, okay? I'm honoring them. And zebra over there. They have an abundance. A horse in France or other places. Honestly, I have no idea. Yeah. If you have a lot of zebras, you have a lot of zebras. That's all I'll say. We don't have a lot of zebras.
I told told you on the road. I told you on the road. I told you.
Okay, enough. Enough. Ik zeg genoeg. I've been so stuffy with the hay fever all day. I didn't sneeze while dancing. I don't think my body believed there was enough time. My legs are like jelly right now. It's like I'm working on a ship. Oh, wheels. So true. Melt has been making the world a happier place for quite a while now. Welcome. I come home to stream once every so often to recharge my heart. Not usually to this BPM though. Yeah, this is all that you just saw is like a rare occurrence. Doesn't happen all the time. It does happen on Wednesdays. Okay, I'm gonna put this on my bodies. That's nice. That's some lemonade. Well, it used to be. Now it's just pieces of ice. You wanna watch me make some more? I'm gonna make some more iced tea. Do you want to be privy to this information? I bring you with me. I'm gonna have to sit down and clean my Dynavap because I have that tab open in the back of my head. Put this down there. I'm recovering. I'm recovering. I'm like thinking about a bunch of stuff. Mostly, how do I breathe again? How do I catch my breath again? What is it like to have your breath all caught? Today's stream topic is about doing things for yourself. It's a big one. Dancing is something that I really enjoy. But when I dance like that, I do it to you, friends. Right? And there is a difference. There is a difference in the dancing for myself and the dancing for you, friends. And that is what I want to talk about today as a centering thought. How there is a certain purity even that arises from you doing things for yourself. The purity that comes with it being, I want to say the word untainted, but tainted feels like a little bit of a harsh word. Uninfluenced, let's say. The thing you want to do being uninfluenced by others. Even though I like being influenced by people like Goo saying, good mom and chat, and good evening, me more. Thank you, Gabit Goops. It's nice having you. I see Pojo's here too. Melty cut moves, no doubt. I moved all right. Ooh, that's might be a little bit sweet. There's ice. It will dissolve. It will dissolve, I say. Let's see if I can put another piece of ice in there, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Part of my mind is like I should drink Allergex or some sort of antihistamine. But I also want my immune system to like figure out that there's gonna be new irritants in the air. And it needs to figure out how to deal with that. Sam is here too, saying a wild gap appeared. This is true. I have read Kelly's messages, but hi again, Kelly. All right, where are we gonna go sit down? Let me start. Oh my goodness, the legs are too wide to fit through doorways. We'll start with this, because this is going to be in the back of my head until I do something about it. I'm gonna have to find my little leather baggie. Are we gonna go on a mission together? Mission is find leather baggie, because leather baggie has, yeah. Oh, my mom just found it. Look at us. Yibbity skibbity club farm. Yep, but I believe, bro. Say Dasso. Ja, dank je mama. Kan ik mensen, mama met mensen deel? Ga dan maar mijn dag varen, zeg ik. Mom is eating cherries on the couch. They do look very nice. Can I have one? Look at the color on that, dude. Baie lekker. Allei basies is baie lekker. Soos ek het baie minder betaal vir basies by Jasmijn. Maar dit is nou weer so lekker geweest. Mom bought me some berries. Oh. Mijn neus loop al die hele dag al. En nog wanneer gooi ik koers weer. I'm like thinking about, should I take these things? I have so many little bibs and bobs scattered all around right now. We have minks. And a minx. standing at the entrance of my door. There we go. Burby is fine. I had to go and check if Burby was fine for a second. You see, it's unbearably hot right now. If I seem like I'm ceaselessly catching my breath, it's because it's 107 Fahrenheit. But I'm finally going to get settled down, I promise. Here we go. Here, wait, I did leave my yoga mat where I danced, but I'll sit on the grass. This is fine. You want this top-down view of me? You can be super tall, and I can be sitting down. Like that's like scorched earth in there. What have I done? I know what I did. That came into the living room in that moment, and I suddenly grew very insecure because I'm not technically supposed to dine weapons. Take it in mimicry. I might actually get to hear something about that a little bit later, but I'm ready. I'm gonna shorten your legs. Here, oh no, you're just gonna take a seat with me. That sounds better. Take a seat, please. Get comfy. Is that Sunny King? Hey, son. Melta's a lovely mother. She is my first guru, I like to say. My mom is my first guru, my original teacher, my bodhisattva. I don't know if it's sacrilegious to say stuff like that, but I do actually believe it. All right. People do have yogis in their lives, and they have these teachers that they follow. My first teacher was my mom. She taught me how to consider other people. She taught me how to have standards for myself. And that is technically today's stream topic, you know. That it's okay to have things for yourself. That it's okay to want things for yourself. Disconnect for a second. I'm gonna quickly should be reconnected. That makes me so happy. My sister made this lemonade. She basically boils down a bunch of lime juice, lemon juice, right? It is a lemon. A lemon in Afrikaans is an orange. That's where the confusion comes on. Lemon and lemon. You would think those are the same, but no. So she takes a bunch of lemons, juices them, and then boils that juice down alongside sugar. And then pours that boiled lemon juice and sugar concoction into a bottle, and then you can basically make yourself some lemonade. And it is very nice. It's very sour, very refreshing. Sat there like a work of art in her gorgeous dress and hair glowing in the fan. Gold. Hey Mel, bless Sun King. Hey, we have Akash here again. LYT. Like your tone, brother. I don't know what LYT means, but I'll take it as a compliment. Bless you too, dear friend. I am still catching my breath, technically. And I also have the tab open in the back of my head that I'm supposed to clean this little thing. I'll give you perspective of the doggos as well while I skizz out about this. Tell me, friends, what have you done for yourself recently? We are finding ourselves in a festive season, right? Where gift giving has been normalized. And in that way, there can be this energy arising in ourselves of, I'm not supposed to give myself something. I'm supposed to maybe give someone else something. I'm not saying that is how it is, and that it can arise literally in just your day-to-day life as well. Right? You might drive your car and see a homeless person or something like that, in that line, and you might feel something. You might feel, oh, am I worthy? Am I doing enough? Am I compassionate? Am I too empathetic? And today's stream topic is, I don't want to say the antidote, just trying to give ourselves a little bit of a thought of the opposite, and reminding ourselves that we are allowed to have nice things. We're allowed to roll in the grass for ourselves a little bit. Yeah, I thought there was going to be some gross stuff happening for a second. I'm gifting others with free smiles. That's nice, okay. The honor to see someone smile means that they're close enough to, right? That is a blessing. I had this moment today. I'm so sorry about my stuffy nose. It hurts me too. For what it's worth, like we're both in pain. It's hay fever. I'm not sick at least. But I had this moment today of consideration, if you will, when someone mentioned that when you lose someone, a loved one, right, to death, the only thing you want is more time with them. And you would just want 5 minutes even, if you can't have an eternity. And it made me really take a moment to consider all the time that I get to now spend with my family, with my mom and my dad in my own way, allowing us those 5 minutes over and over and over again, right? Giving myself that thing that I'll want if I don't have it. And it's hard to do that. It's hard to do that in this current state of being that we're in as people, right? There's so much else to do in that way. Literally so much else to do. And I'm sharing this from the perspective of being very much guilty of it myself. I hope that's very clear. And I'm no bastion of perfection. I also can get better at it. I had this conversation with my mom yesterday about balance. And I think that's what we need to allow ourselves, is to not have these expectations of perfection, have these expectations of performance, but have these expectations of balance, of humanity, if you will, right? Humanity in that way can be a very stark duality, right? Good and bad in our own views of what good and bad is. And in that way, if that is the case for humanity, then we need to have a balanced view of people, right? And expect them to act in a balanced way, in a full way, in a complete way, in a whole way, right? Instead of bad or good, as whole. And then in that same way, bringing it back to this whole doing something for yourself. And not seeing it as evil, not necessarily seeing it as good, but seeing it as something that is, again, a part of your whole, a part of your experiences. You came here to have it. And it is a journey. And I, again, would lie if I said I had it all figured out. One of the things I'm noticing these days, especially, is my procrastination. My ability to do things for myself by not doing things for myself. Right? It's like I have all of these important things to do for myself. These things that require my attention. And then and I technically have to do that for myself too. Right, ultimately. But then I'm doing something else for myself because I'm what? Because I'm running away from responsibility. Because I'm not excited by doing the other thing. Because I had this thought today, but I don't know if it's true. But because I'm scared that if I pack everything away, it is final. Things have been packed. And now it is the way it is. Right? There was that thought today. I was like asking myself as well. It's like, why am I procrastinating? Why do we procrastinate? I asked myself. And then one of the answers came as, I'm procrastinating because I don't want to accept. I don't want to be present for exactly what is my experience right now. I read Akash, greeting like light brother, like a title for a melt and blessing at the same time. I do like that too. Thank you, Kelly, for giving that. That's been on it. The double-edged blade of understanding infinity. Yeah. Yeah, wholeness in infinity. Acceptance within infinity is the thing that I feel like I understand the wholeness part. I don't know if I understand the acceptance part just yet. Or at least, if I understand it, I'm not necessarily that great at practicing it just yet. Am I? Do I seem accepting to you? I'm very not accepting of certain things. And it's not, I'm not a bigot, at least. Says casually. At least I'm not a bigot. I'm like very against alcohol, like simple stuff. I'm very against capitalist exploitation. I'm very against people getting charged, like, and it's again like in the line of capitalist exploitation, but people getting charged ridiculous amounts of money for life-saving treatment. I'm very against people starving while there's more than enough food on planet Earth. And I have a hard time accepting these things. And I don't know if I ever will, right? I don't think I can. But again, in that way, it is also a part of the whole. So again, coming back full circle to, yeah, I understand, but I don't know if I can accept. Not fully just yet. Maybe I need to get older. Does that help? Not me being like, oh, I have to be old, but more from like a perspective, like a wisdom thing. Maybe I still have more wisdom to gain. There we go. Spick and span. A single Q-tip have been used, and my little smoking apparatus has been cleaned. This part can't technically be cleaned, but it doesn't really come into contact with the vapor itself. I'll do it anyway. My nose, being a ceaseless fountain, really has been skizzing my brain this whole stream, you know? So much. And yet, we can continue for ourselves. I won't let something like that stop me. Maybe I can share this as a story, you know, going back to being in primary school. I was so insecure, just in general. And then there would be allergy season, you know, spring will roll around. And I would just, again, become an absolute fountain. And there was nothing I could do. There would just be like pouring out of me ceaselessly. And I'm in class, and now I have the sniffles, and then I have to like either blow my nose or do that, and like that's the only options. It's either like or those are the two options, and you have these people looking at you, right? Like you're getting these like behind, like turning around looks of disgust. So like that's probably still a part of my poor neurons. Neti pot? What? Suddenly I'm completely lost. Procrastinating isn't so extreme when we feel like we will live forever. That's too real, Pojo. I don't feel like I will live forever. I want to live for thousands of years. You know, and I feel like there is technically a clear distinction between those two belief systems, right? I'm gonna live forever is like very, very naive, because forever is a long time, and even if you figure out how to like gene edit yourself into immortality, the heat death of the universe, etc., etc., crashing your spaceship, the computer you're being simulated on finding itself in some sort of robo war. Who knows? Who knows? Forever is too long a time to believe you can live forever. Thousands of years? Thousands of years seems reasonable. And in that way, if I'm going to live thousands of years, it doesn't really matter if it takes me a few days to unpack. Right? I say to myself, right? My poor allergies. My poor. Can you stop? Actually, we used to do that at one point. I have had enough histamines, buddy. Enough histamines, thank you. I know you're trying to protect me from like what's there, but enough of the histamines. You're pepper spraying me. I don't know if that's getting better. I think I'm still experiencing residual pepper spray. The wholeness of infinity, maybe, except that shit gold. Both things, precious and terrible, and inseparable from itself. The same world that made shit made gold. That feels like such a Sam line, right? The first line of Sam's book, the same world that made shit made gold. And then the book starts. That sounds hardcore. That sounds like it absolutely slaps. I would read that. What's that line from The Labyrinth? It's only forever if it's not long at all. How about that? I do like that. We exist consciously and continuously throughout the span of life itself, and help when we can, and we move when we must. We will be here just as we have always been here. Netipot. It's a home sinus rinse. Warm saline. I have never done that, and that's probably not gonna happen anytime soon. Enough histamines. Thank you. Thank you, immune system. That's so great of you trying to like protect me from whatever. But enough with the histamines. Let's try another approach. Let's try another approach. Let's try something else. The histamines are painful right now. Please. I don't know if I'm placeboing myself, but every time I start talking to the histamines, it feels better. At least for a second. I want to live for thousands of years. Oh, Ted Fardo wanted that too. Look how that sure turned out. Ted Fardo lived at least yesterday, right? And it's today now. So it being said now, it carries more weight than it did yesterday. Sinus flushes will add experience to your life. Netipods, golly, those intrusive things work wonders. Am I the only one? I've never netipotted myself because it doesn't make sense to me. I think that's why it scares me, right? Because I don't understand it. How can water go in this nose hole and then come out that nose hole? How does that work? It doesn't make sense to my, like, shouldn't it go in your lungs, right? Melt, there is this cavity that connects or something. I guess still, if I stand up out of panic in the middle of getting neti potted, do I drown? That junk will open the nose. My nose is open. Technically, I can breathe through my nose. It's just like breathing through a wet straw. I'm so sorry. I don't know why these words like sometimes they come out before I can stop them, you know. And I'm like, I realize it's gonna be yikes by the time they've already been said. That junk will open, bless you again. Ted Fardo, a character from the Horizon franchise, killed off the biosphere with robots, then sealed himself off in a bunker and artificially extended his life. It sounds like a bad time, bro. Right? If I'm gonna live thousands of years, I want to do so living thousands of years. I don't want to put myself in a bunker and artificially extend my life. That sounds like it sucks. That sounds like it sucks big doo doo. Enough histamines. Actually, I keep forgetting that I can just talk to the histamines. Histamines, please. Like, let's. Like, I'm imagining just like my white blood cells. Is it white blood cells even? I don't even know. I'm imagining some cells. I think Osmosis Jones definitely did do a number on me. These cells just absolutely fire torching everything. Yeah, we're histamining this area now. And my brain is just like, my poor body's like, send mucus. Put out the fires. Put out the pepper spray. Nitty pot works, but the trauma isn't worth it in my experience. I'm dramatic. Oh, me too, Kelly. Me too. Me also dramatic. I never used one. I've watched the how to neti pot. It looks like waterboarding to me. I'll just stick to the old methods. Okay. Like I feel slowly but surely I'm more amongst the majority. Love is true. I appreciate you friends finding a moment here with me. This stream is gonna come to an end. If you're here and you're new, do subscribe. I'm going to start another stream on the horizontal, literally a second from now. I mean, maybe a little bit more than a second, but soon. Thank you, friends, for joining me. I love you. See you again soon. In a moment.